Hey, what's up, guys? This is Ryan Ukomi hanging out on my little balcony here. It's a beautiful Friday afternoon. About 9 days out from my first full marathon, and wanted to fill you guys in on the prep that goes into this, and been getting questions like, how do you do that? It's like, 26-mile, 42-kilometer race, and what goes into that. So this is my third 90-day challenge, and this is by far being the most intense one as far as training. So the way I look at it is like this, right? You train for something, and you invest a lot of time and energy into something, and everything consecutively comes into one point. So it's sort of like all of this energy and effort goes into a lot of stuff, and then you meet it at one point, which in my case is one day to do a race. So you know that all of this stuff that you've done is going to boil down to a single time frame of several hours that you have. So I'm actually really nervous. Believe it or not, I've done a lot of halves, so I'm fine with that. But as far as the full, it's a pretty long jaunt, and a lot can happen in 3 hours. So my biggest thing that I think people always ask me is how do you do it? Is my focus is just on three things. It's always on nutrition, it's always on hydration, and form. And as long as I keep my mindset in that right place and I'm focused on those three things, then the rest will take care of itself. It's a grueling time as far as the amount of time that you're pushing yourself, and I don't know because I've never raced. I've trained a lot for this, and I've run a lot longer than 42K, but I've never raced in that environment. So I think it depends on how far you have to dig, when you hit those walls and those stumbling blocks, and how far you have to go into yourself as how much you're willing to go to places that you've never gone before. So this is going to be a really good race. I'm really, really excited about it. And people ask me all the time, why do you do this? Why would you want to put your body through that? Why would you want to, go and do something like that? And for me, it's just as much mental as it is physical. The physical part I can handle. It's not hard for me to train, 6 days a week and push my body physically. That's a piece of cake. It's the mental aspect. It's the times when you want to quit, when you want to slow down. The times when you don't feel like doing it and you do it. And so for me, this is more of a mental challenge than anything, just to see how far I can push myself, how far I can go out there and do something that is really physically taxing but also mentally. And at what point do I break, and do I start to get some of that mental chatter that pops up on race day? So I'm really pumped. The training's already done. We're 9 days out, so now I'm in a taper. But the good news is about that, I get a lot of recovery time. So, the training's intense. Going to let you guys know on race day. Obviously, I'll be posting lots of pictures on Facebook so you guys can see how I did on that. But, I love this, man. This is what it's all about. It's all about the competition for me, and, not necessarily against other people because I'm not crossing the finish line first, but just against myself, and just to see how well I can do. How much I can push myself and push my body out of its comfort zone to really do things I've never done before. So we shall see, and I'm really pumped, guys. So that's my update for today, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.